We will be making the top pattern of our gown today, and we continue to make the rest for the next video because I don't want the video to be so long. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll be doing that manipulation, and we'll be starting with our basic bodice pattern. This is my basic bodice pattern on fold. So when you open it up, you have one hole. So I'm going to start by extending the sleeves. Extending the sleeve by 4 inches. And then I'll connect it to the armhole with a slant. And then I'll use my rotary cutter to trace this so it will show on the other side, so I can just trace it out. So I'll be tracing the other side, the sleeve part. And now I'll open up my pattern. This is what we have. This is what we have right now. We're doing the dart manipulation, so I'll just draw a middle line here. Let's call this our right and our left. I'm going to cut this all up. This is how it looks like. So I traced it on fold. If you haven't watched my video on how to make a basic bodice pattern, please check it. I'll be using the blue marker for all the slash and spread we'll be doing. So let's go in here by 1 centimeter. By 1 centimeter, and go down here by 4 centimeter. I think I'll go by 5 centimeter. And then we connect it from here all the way to this point. I'm going to use my hip cuff. So I'll be going from here to this point by 8 centimeter. I was going to go by 7, but I changed my mind. So this is my new line. And then I'll go down by 8 centimeters still. And then I'll connect the lines. So I'm going to curve. You can use your hand, but I'll use this. So I've decided to curve it more. So this is my new armhole curve. So we are going to cut this out. So we are going to take 3 centimeters here, 2 centimeters here, and another 2 centimeters right here. We're going to connect the first one to this part. We're going to connect the first one to this point. We're going to connect the second one here. We're going to connect it all the way to this point. And connect your ruler. Connect it to the point. I'll go again with it. The first point, 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. You connect it to the first dart, the right dart. Then 2 centimeters. You connect it to the left dart. You connect it to the left dart, and then the remaining 2 here, the last 2, you connect it to this point and use your ruler to just make a slant like this. Now we are going to cut this and then close the bust dart. You're going to cut this through and cut this first part. Make sure you don't cut it all the way through, and then close your bust dart this way. Cut it to the very tip, and then close your bust dart. Then you have to close the dart. Now you're going to cut this side of the dart. And then you're going to cut the up part. You're not going to close your bust dart. Be very careful. When I was making mine, I actually cut through like so many times. Then I have to keep trying to tape it down again. Just be very careful. It's okay if you cut through, you can just tape it all back. It's not a nice situation. Cut this line, cut it to the tip so you can close this dart. Let's do this. You can do this. I believe in you. I believe in everyone. You can do this. Let's see. Yes. The first time was not easy, but glory be to God. This one is not as difficult because I actually made mistake when doing the first one. Oh my God. Now I'm looking for the mark. Oh yeah. Gotcha. So we're going to tape this down, close. So this is what we have right now. We're going to cut this part. Careful. Cut this part a little bit and then cut this part through. Not all the way through though. We're going to cut it a little bit in here. Please don't cut it all the way through. And then tape it. Move it a little bit and tape it down so it doesn't tear off. There you go. So we take 4 centimeters from here. I took 5 centimeters from here. And then I connected it to this point. So we're going to cut this through to this towards the edge and we're going to spread. But before we do that, we have to bring another pattern paper to do that. So I have my plain paper here. I'm going to slash and spread this part. I'm going to slash and spread by 6 centimeters. So I'm going to measure 6 centimeters. I'm going to tape it down. So I'm just going to spread it the way it is already. You're going to tape them all down so it doesn't move around. It's just there without moving anywhere. So I'll keep trying things, and whenever I get whatever I try, I'll try my best to show you guys. So this is what we have now. You can go ahead to cut out those paper we do not need anymore, the extra. I actually saw how to make this pattern on YouTube. This is just me trying to like simplify it for you guys. I don't know the YouTube name, but I'm just going to put the link in my description box below. So I'm just trying to fold it how it's supposed to be like. I'm just trying to fold my darts and make a line, so when I'm ready to cut the fabric it will not be confusing for me. So I'll just cut it in that kind of way, and when I'm ready to sew the fabric it will not be difficult for me to sew it, so I know where to fold. You can't do all this and just easily just do your own triangle. Make sure that it's in the middle. Do your own triangle so you'll be able to fold correctly. So now it's remaining just one part. there you have it, your pattern. I'm just going to cut. This is just the excess paper. I'm cutting all out from there. So now this is our front. We'll be moving to the back. So I'm going to trace this out. This is without my allowance, side allowance, zipper allowance. I'm going to add it when I'm cutting my clothes. So using this rotary is going to show on the other side as well. So it's easier for me to do this. Now we are going to trace the dots. I think the back is more like. Okay, now don't forget to add your extension on the sleeves. So we'll do the same thing we did to the front. Extend the sleeve by 4 inches. And then connect it to your armhole. So I'm going to remove this. And trace out all the colors. Now we are going to open this up. Let's not forget the place will be slashing open. As you did for the front, let's get this to the other side. As we did earlier, this is the right hand side and this is the left. Now if you know this part, this is your front, right? Your front will be facing, if you are going to join the front to the back, this is how it's going to be like normally, right? So now we are going to do the sleeve part on our right hand side instead of doing it on the left. If we do it on the left, it's going to be, we won't be able to, like, you know, when we want to cut, we won't be able to, it won't be accurate, it will be quite confusing. So you know we did this part on the left hand side, but for the back facing this place, we are going to do it on the right hand side. So I'm going to explain what I did here again. I came in here on the left hand side, I came in here by 1 centimeter. I came down here by 5 centimeter. Then I connected it to this point with my hip curve. I just wanted a bit of slant, so I connected it all the way here. I'm going to come out by 8 centimeter and come down by another 8 centimeter. And then I'm going to make my curve. So now you're going to cut it down all out, and this is what you need. This is all you need for the back. We have the top part of our gown. This is the front. And this is the back. Don't forget to add your zipper allowance when cutting. So this will come here, and this will come here. So after I finish closing up all these plates, it's going to be the same thing. Do you understand? Yes, you do. So this is what we have for now, and we'll be cutting a 90-degree flare or a 360-degree flare. It just depends on how much fabric I have left. If I have enough, I'll go ahead and cut 360-degree flare. But if I don't, I'll cut a 90-degree flare with a lot of allowance on the waist so I can pleat it a little bit. So if you haven't watched the video on where I made a 90-degree flare, I'll put it down in the description box so you can go and watch it. Or you can wait for the part 2 of this. I'll be cutting the flare and I'll be showing you how to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.